Men on Record.
Welcome back. This is Hope at Dawn, right here at Hope TV, where you look and you live. It is the One Day at a Time segment, and here we get to hear stories of hope, stories that inspire, stories that also motivate. And that is why we have the One Day at a Time segment, getting to hear what God is doing in the lives of different people, men, women, boys, girls, teens, even young adults, because God is moving in the lives of every people and every generations. And so karibu sana 0708 222 323. That is the number you can use to drop us a text message, drop us a comment on our WhatsApp platform, Hope TV Kenya. That's on YouTube, that's on Facebook as well, and we will appreciate your interactions with us this morning. And today on One Day at a Time, it's all about loving our children that are able differently, accepting and loving children with special needs. And our guest, she is already with us in studio. Her name is Catherine Nyamwinga. She is a nurse and also a caregiver. And so allow us to get straight into the conversation of the day and get to meet our guest. Catherine, good morning.
Good morning.
You're well?
I'm well, thank you.
It's good to see you, and karibu sana to Hope TV.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I feel honored to be here.
Karibu sana.
Thank you for hosting me this beautiful morning.
It is a joy to have you join us. And thank you as well for the sacrifice. You know, we usually say very early in the morning on a weekday, si kawaida, and you are here on time. So thank you so much. We appreciate that.
Thank you.
Straight to it, first of all, let's get to know who Catherine is.
Okay.
Yes.
My name's Catherine Nyamwinga Gitonga. Catherine is in her late 50s.
Yes.
Catherine is a Kenyan citizen. Catherine is a widow. Catherine is blessed with 4 siblings. My last born daughter was born with a condition, a congenital condition called cerebral palsy.
Yeah.
Catherine is a Christian, born and raised in a Christian family. Catherine attends to in the Catholic faith.
Yeah.
Catherine is also a nursing officer for the last 35 years.
Wow.
And Catherine has also specialized in the process of my experience as a nursing officer. I have a specialty in psychiatry or mental health.
All right.
That is Catherine.
That is Catherine.
Yes.
You wear so many hats.
Thank you.
Yeah, karibu sana.
Yes.
And it's good to have you join us this morning, and especially being a nurse and at the same time a caregiver.
Yes.
And we are here to talk about your beautiful daughter,
Yes.
Irene.
Yes.
Talk to us about Irene and how she was born.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Before we talk about Irene,
All right.
there's something I forgot about myself. I consider myself
Yes.
a champion in matters to do with creating awareness on disability issues because of my lived experience. So I consider myself a champion.
Yeah.
And when I get to explain that, I will. That is why you find me with some notes over here.
Okay.
Or some files. So
Yeah.
let's talk about Irene. Irene Wangeshi Gitonga is her name.
Okay.
Irene was born on 17th of March, year 2010, from Kenyatta National Hospital,
Yeah.
under the care of a pediatrician that I still remember very well, Dr. Miriam Karanja. She was a pediatrician.
Yeah.
The obstetrician was Dr. Odawa by then.
Yeah.
And Irene's journey started with me. That is what I'd say.
Yeah.
Because, as I told you, Irene has a congenital condition. So it's all started with me.
Okay.
So let me talk a little bit about myself during my pregnancy with Irene.
Right.
I'm a mother of 4, so I had experience with other children. And so my pregnancy started like any other.
Yeah.
But along the way, at I think 30 weeks gestation is about 5 months.
Yeah.
I started developing some complications of pregnancy. And that is why I had to seek the care of an obstetrician. And my condition was diagnosed as placenta previa, stage 4. Let me explain that a bit.
What it means.
What it means. Placenta previa means that the placenta is wrongly placed. It tends to lodge where it's not supposed to lodge.
Okay.
And the reason why it did so is because of I had 2 previous cesarean section scars. So when someone has a scar, a cesarean section scar, the placenta can very easily grow in the wrong place. And that is what happened to me.
Okay.
And placenta previa is staged. Mine was stage 4. Stage 4 is the extreme. That means where it was a relatively dangerous place. So I was already prepared by my obstetrician very early in pregnancy, me and my spouse, that it was not going to be an easy pregnancy. So we were kind of psychologically prepared.
Yeah.
And true to the point, it wasn't easy. So at 30 weeks gestation, I was in and out of the hospital.
Yeah.
In and out of the hospital. Until now, it reached a point at 7 months now. Is it? Yeah, around 7 months now. The pregnancy could not be sustained anymore because in placenta previa, a woman usually bleeds, starts bleeding very early. And you know, that bleeding is actually the nourishment for the fetus in the uterus.
Yeah.
This is where her oxygen is. This is where her nutrients are. So when you're losing that, and this is when the fetus is growing, that basically means that this fetus might not grow normally.
Yeah.
We say might because we are not the givers of life.
No.
God is a giver of life.
Yeah.
I know of children who've been born of parents with placenta previa, and they've given birth to children who did not suffer any kind of a disability. So this happened to me because this is the way God wanted it to be. It doesn't have to be that way. So I'm out there encouraging a mother who's been diagnosed with placenta previa. You don't have to be scared. It is manageable. And I would say it was manageable for me because I'm here and Irene is there. Because the way it was life-threatening. It's actually a life-threatening condition in pregnancy. So at 7 months, the pregnancy could not continue. I had to go in for what now was a scheduled, actually it was an emergency cesarean section. The cesarean section took place, it took like 3 hours or 4 in theater. And before even I went to theater, you know, there's that consent form you always sign, and I was there with my spouse. And the obstetrician was very clear that it is a 50-50 procedure. As medical officers, medical officers are meant to save lives. So they were doing their best to save my life and my child, or at least save one of them. So I went into theater with that clear conscience. So you can imagine.
And especially also being a health practitioner.
Yes.
You understood all these things as they were explaining.
Everything was very clear in my mind.
Yes.
So I thank God for the grace He gave me that moment, and the grace He gave my late husband, because it was not easy. Even to accept that was not very easy. But I thank God. I went in, and I came out alive. And baby was born alive. And baby, because she was a preterm baby, she was premature. Born at 7 months, she was a premature baby. Baby Irene was born with less than 1 kilogram. She was 860 grams. That was her birth weight. She was so tiny. So immediately she was rushed to the high dependency unit, baby unit at Kenyatta National Hospital. Thank you very much, Dr. Odawa, if you happen ever to watch this, and Dr. Miriam Karanja, and the nurses and the fraternity of Kenyatta National, they took very good care of us. And we were in there for close to 2 months because baby was in nursery and I needed to be there because baby didn't have her reflexes. She could not suckle the breast So I needed to express that breast milk. So I needed to be in that hospital. And they could not release me until the baby was 1.7 kg. That is the ideal weight. They're going to release a premature baby.
Yeah.
So we sat there. That journey was long. And I could see, because I'm a medical officer, I could watch my baby
you are
in
understanding.
I could watch her in the incubator, and I could see some red flags, because baby would convulse when she was in the incubator.
Yeah.
You know, she had all these pipings because she was fully dependent. You know, now where she was, an incubator is like another uterus. It is a life support machine.
Yeah.
So I could see the red flags, and Dr. Miriam took me through pole with the nurses and everyone else, together with my spouse, my late husband. So we came to 1.7, I thank God, and finally we were discharged from Kenyatta National Hospital, and we were, of course, scheduled for clinics and all that. And the diagnosis was not made that time.
Yeah.
We went home because now she was 1.7, and by then baby had gained the suckling reflex.
Yes.
So she could suckle the breast. So we went home. So when we went home is now when I remember I'm a medic. So I really closely watched over this baby. And so I could realize, I think at 1 year we realized, no, baby is not, her milestones are not like what you'd expect of a normal child. Yeah, she still cannot, she's very, very flexed. Like her muscles are very weak. She can't sit up. She can't hold herself up. Even turning the neck was a problem. So we realized, no, there's something. We went back again to, there could be something. We went back again to Dr. Miriam Karanjana, who sent us for a CT scan of the brain. That was the first investigation they did. And that is where the diagnosis was made. That my baby had suffered actually what they classified as severe cerebral palsy. Severe cerebral palsy simply means that when my baby was in the uterus, she did not get enough oxygen. So there was poor blood supply to the brain. There was poor blood supply to her organs. So some organs failed. That is why it's called palsy. Palsy is another name for paralysis. So some of our organs would not function again. But I thank God, because there were still some positive aspects about Irene. Irene could see. She had not lost her sight. She has very good eyesight, and Irene has very good hearing. She didn't get a hearing impairment. But Irene developed musculoskeletal complications. The muscles do not coordinate. So she has these jerky movements. So she cannot sit upright the way I'm seated. She needs to use a special wheelchair, tailor-made for her. So that she doesn't fall off, and so that we can be able to attend to her. Irene suffered some speech deficiency, I would call it so, because she will produce some sound, but you will not comprehend what she's saying unless you are living with her and you've lived long enough with her to understand or to read the signs. Because she will cry out or she'll make a noise if she's not comfortable. If she's wet, she'll make some sound. If she's hungry, there's the way she'll express herself. If she's just not comfortable with the environment, if she's lonely, there's the way she'll express herself. So we've learned to understand her. And so that is how we live with her. So because of the same problem of the reflexes, the muscles, now she has a problem with the feeding. Now, I'm talking about now activities of daily living. She needs support of activities of daily living 24 hours a day. Irene is fully dependent. She needs to be fed. She needs to be helped with toileting, so we have to use diapers 24 hours a day. Irene needs to use that special seat for movement. She cannot move on her own. And to assist her muscles, because despite the diagnosis, that all hope was not lost. There was still life for her. So she, through physical therapy, those were the instructions we got now from the hospital. Let me start from there. One, Irene needs to be on medication lifelong. The kind of medication we describe as anticonvulsants, yani medication that are going to help her not to go into convulsions, because with every convulsion, there's a brain damage. The condition worsens. So she needs to be on lifelong anticonvulsants. That's Rivotril and that's Tegretol. She's been on that for up to today. Then Irene now needs to do physical therapy, if possible, even 3 times a week, because to assist her muscles, as I told you, she has a problem with the reflexing of the muscles. Irene needs to be assisted with activities of daily living. We need to feed her by cup and spoon, or something, or even a cup and spoon, and this, everything about Irene is special. Even the spoon you're going to choose, you're going to choose to feed her is something that is not going to hurt her mouth. It has to be plastic, something, right? Because of the muscular issues with her face, the jaw, she drools. She will pour saliva. So that saliva will interfere with her swallowing. So the food has to be made in a special, it has to be palatable. That's what I mean. If we are doing a meal, we don't, I wouldn't really say special, but if we are doing a meal, we have to mash it up properly to assist for her. For her, now her portion has to be nicely mashed for her to be able to make it easier for her to swallow, to avoid choking. Even water. Now, nutrition is a whole chapter about Irene. Because one, remember, because of her condition, she's also her immune system is not also very good. So she needs to be. I need to be very careful about her diet. I need to kind of make it balanced, and we need to feed her small, frequent meals because she cannot swallow everything. Irene's statue is small. If you look at her and I tell you she's 16 years old, she will look like she's a 5-year-old. That's Irene. So, so we started the journey. And at 5 years, 1 year is when the diagnosis was made. So start therapy, start medication, and start supporting her with activities of daily living. And she also told us, by and by, you'll have an education assessment by officers from the Ministry of Education, because she needs to be enrolled in a special school. There are special schools. We didn't know by then there are special schools.
Special schools. Yes.
So we started the journey, and I really thank that those moments, those years that the Lord gave me to be with my husband. He was very supportive. In fact, my husband, may his soul rest in peace. He used even to take Irene to therapy alone. Because I'm also fully working. Sikusema hakuwa anafanya kazi. We had to now interchange. So days of therapy, because we used to take her, initially we started with Kenyatta, then we started with APDK, Wayakiwe. So we needed to interchange. So we would go and take her there, and they would really get impressed, like, hey, who's this dad who has brought her baby, a small baby, for therapy? May his soul rest in peace, and may God remember his soul. Come 2015, my husband was involved in a road traffic accident, a fatal road traffic accident, and we lost him. So this is Catherine again, getting into another phase of life without my helper now, I would call him so. And life has to go on. I'm sure even today Irene doesn't know that the father passed on. How would she know? She was only 5 years old. So that was now another journey. And I really pleaded with God that let there be no complications. Let God just give me the grace to handle this now. It was not going to be easy. So by the time Daddy left us, before he left us, Irene already had been assessed by persons from the Ministry of Education, and a school had been recommended, a special school, but a day school. So already I had gotten used to how to get baby to school. And when we talk of school, special schools, oh, that's another chapter. Because I'm telling you, those places are just special. And I'm telling you, it is damn expensive to maintain a child with special needs in a special school. Because the same things I'm talking about are the same things that take place in school. And remember, they're not only taking care of Irene.
No.
There are many children.
There are many other children.
So it is a very expensive expenditure. So now that I was alone, and I had now to restructure my life completely, I now even had to look for a less expensive school where now I could manage. So baby has moved from, I think now where she is now is a third school. Currently she schools at a school that is run by the Daughters of Charity, a Catholic institution. It is within Limuru sub-county, the Gio ward, or they call it Kisima Special School. They run many programs, and one of them is the special unit, whereby they take care of children with special needs. And let me say, I'm so content with Kisima Learning Center. I want to thank you so much, Daughters of Charity. I want to thank you so much, the teachers and the fraternity of Kisima. I want to thank the congregation of the Daughters of the Most Precious Blood of Jesus of Mugoga Parish. I'm coming to another aspect now, because at school, it is not just about the activities of daily living, but Irene will get her therapy sessions, because that's scheduled over there. Irene will get her spiritual nourishment. As we speak, Irene is a full member of the Catholic Church. She's baptized. She got confirmation. She receives Holy Communion. So that journey now, that spiritual aspect about Irene, I really want to thank the sisters of the Fraternity of Kisima Center, Daughters of Charity, and the Daughters of the Most Precious Blood, and the Catholic Church in general, because I've had tremendous support. They will even come home to visit Irene and offer Mass. Father will come home and offer Mass. I've had a lot of support. That is another topic. So the only challenge that we really get from school is transport, because you see, Irene is not a child that you're going to put in a matatu. Irene is not a child that you're going to put in a boda. So Irene will need even that, hata hiyo gari ambayo inambeba. The driver has to be prepared. Everything about Irene is special. So because the children are many, I want to make that one also very clear. We are many. The school cannot afford to offer transport to everybody. So some of us who live a bit far away, because I'm in Kikuyu sub-county, I told you my child is in Limuru sub-county. So for some of us who are in that sub-county where I am now, we gang up as parents, a few parents, and kind of cost share the transport. And I thank God because it is there. And but it's not cheap, it is quite expensive. The school, running a special school is not a joke. I have a fee structure here. The fee structure for Kisima special unit per year is about 72,000. There was a time somebody said that they didn't know. Somebody, an officer from the National Council of Persons with Disabilities, they said they didn't know that special schools can be that expensive. When we present our fee structure, because we also apply for bursaries through the CDF, is when now they look at the fee structure and understand it is very expensive. But I still want to thank the Catholic Church because they support us. We don't do the 72,000 per year. They outsource donors out there who give grants to these children to make it easier for us parents. Because again, we are not at the same level. Catherine is, I would say, privileged because she has a source of income. Very many caregivers, and especially caregivers, because of the nature of their children, they cannot even go out there to look for, for work to do, because watachia mtoto nani. So we are not at the same level. So we do get a lot of support from the community. The sisters go out there and outsource funds for us, although there is that which again we are supposed to pay as parents, because it is also good to feel that you're also part and parcel of upbringing and the care of your child. It is very important for you to feel part and parcel. You don't. It is not good to be so reliant and dependent on people. Even if donations will come, grants will come, you need to play a role as a parent. Remember, this is my child. This is my child. So thank you very much for that. Even the government has supported us tremendously. As I told you, we look for bursaries.
Yeah.
The CDF, Kikuyu CDF, thank you, because I've never lacked that bursary for my daughter.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. That is to the government. That is about school.
Yeah.
And as I'm speaking, I hope you realize that on my own, as Irene's mother, I cannot do it on my own.
Yeah.
I need support. So let us talk about other kind of support.
All right.
Let us start with family. This child is born in a family. So there are those siblings. I needed to prepare them by and by. By then they were young, they could not understand. But by and by, I came to explain to them what is actually happening to their sister, so that they could embrace her and accept to also be part and parcel of her journey. She's the last born.
She's the last born.
She's the last born.
Yeah.
And I'm happy because today they understand Irene's condition.
Yeah.
So they are, my elder children are now adults because what wako na ID.
Yeah.
But they will participate in the upbringing of Irene. They will feed her. They will change her. They will give her company. They'll keep her company. So I thank God for that. It was not easy.
Yeah.
It was not very easy. I want to talk to that mother out there who is a widow like me.
Yeah.
My husband was not in the medical field.
No.
So it was not easy for him to understand and to accept that his child is born with this kind of a challenge, what I would call a challenge.
Yeah.
It took the grace of God for him to accept, and I thank God because by the time he passed on, he had accepted. As I told you, he was taking her for therapy and everything. He had taken her to school and everything. So I thank God for that. So that acceptance does not come in easily. We also have a part to play as a caregiver.
Yeah.
And as a mental health nurse, I like talking to people this way. That what you cannot change, accept. What you can change, do your level best.
Yeah.
And then let it be. Let Irene be. Let her siblings be. They are also abled differently.
Yes.
I'm also abled differently. You are also abled differently.
Yeah.
So let us accept and embrace each other just the way we are. So let Irene be. When I accepted that Irene is Irene, and this is now the journey of Irene, that is when I became free.
That acceptance.
That acceptance.
Yeah.
And that is why I'm even here today. That is why I've accepted your invitation, Mr. George. George, that is why I've accepted, because otherwise, how would I even talk about it? I would have hidden this information. I wouldn't want people to know that I have a child who is challenged.
Yeah.
But I have accepted. And that is why I'm here and I talk about this freely. This is, I think, now my second time to talk in public.
Yeah.
The other time was last year, 2025. I had attended a scientific conference, a mental health scientific conference at Cabernet conference. And the Nation Media Group were there.
Yeah.
And for a reason or another, we were talking about caregiving.
Yeah. I think we need to fix your mic that has fallen.
Okay.
So we are hosting Catherine Nyamwinga this morning, and she's here telling us and helping us in as far as taking one day at a time is concerned. So we are taking a short break, and then we come with this very inspiring conversation. It's all about accepting and loving children with special needs. That is what we are having. Catherine Nyamwinga is our guest. She is a nurse and also a caregiver. And so we take a break, then come back and pick up that conversation.
Hi, my name is Sharon Aitore Wangenya. Thank you so much for being one of our viewers. We truly honor you and appreciate you. We'd love to know how you're receiving us, how your reception is in terms of the quality of the video and the audio as well. So please scan this QR code and give us your feedback. Thank you and God bless you.
The harvest is plentiful, but the workers are few. Therefore, pray earnestly to the Lord of the harvest to send out his workers into his harvest field. Matthew chapter 9 verse 38. This August, God is calling his church to respond. Join us for the CITAM Missions Conference 2026 under the theme Pray, Go, Harvest. Experience life-transforming plenary sessions with renowned speakers such as Reverend Dr. Callisto Odede, Dr. Yo Pabi, Reverend Shodanken Johnson, Mwini Mwajuma, Reverend Kefanya Denga, Reverend Peter Oyugi, and Justice Daniel Musinga. Discover your role in God's global mission and be part of a movement that is impacting lives for Christ. Mark your calendars 25th to 29th August 2026 at CITAM Valley Road. Register today at www.citam.org. Don't miss this opportunity to answer the call. Pray, go, harvest. We'll see you at the CITAM Missions Conference 2026.
Are you ready to be inspired and empowered in your daily walk with God?
Loving people doesn't mean that you don't confront sin. The Bible says, speak the truth in love. And nowhere does it say that we should not judge sin. We can't judge people because we don't know their heart, but we are obligated to judge sin. And that's something that we have stopped doing. The Bible teaches us that God wants us to live courageously, that he wants us to be bold and strong in him, and to not really cower from anything, but to know that he is always with us. And because God is with us, we can face and deal with anything that we need to face and deal with.
And welcome back. Thank you for your company. What a story of encouragement, a story of hope, a story that inspires. That is the story of 16-year-old Irene, as shared by her own mom and also her caregiver. And welcome back, Catherine. Thank you so very much. And we had left it at the point of acceptance. And the reason why that is very important, and you said yourself that you accepted, it's then that you are at ease, you know. But there are so many parents out there who have not accepted, and in the process, that child is the one suffering because they are isolated, they are hidden. You don't even know that actually there is a child there unless something happens. Would you encourage this caregiver, this mom, this dad, this guardian?
Yes, Judge. There is something we call stigma out there.
Oh, yeah, stigmatization.
And it's very unfortunate because to this date and era, disability has not been fully embraced by the community out there. So some of our caregivers feel stigmatized because the community out there sometimes can really be judgmental. So they start talking about things to do, what we call myths. In the medical field, misconceptions about disability. And that is why I really started my story with myself. Where did this come from? So that people understand that this was a medical condition. But now there are these other misconceptions that it is witchcraft, that this family must be cursed. There must have been something that this family did. That is why they're having this kind of a child. So that kind of stigma, if a caregiver puts it in them, they will hide their child. They will not show up their child. They will not go to church with their child. They will not attend events with their child. So who will ever know there is this child? They will not take their child to school. Talk of schooling. in the Ministry of Health, there's what we call integrated learning. There are those public schools that have integrated a special class.
Yeah.
So there is no reason as to why a caregiver will not take their child to school based on maybe their affordability. Because as I told you, Kisima is a Catholic institution. Not everybody will afford taking their child to Kisima or to Lavington or to even Dagoretti special school or to there are very many or to three. There are very many. So in the Ministry of Education, there are those public schools which have integrated a special class. And so they have, there are those specially trained teachers who have been trained to take care of these children. So, and the reason why these schools exist actually is to offload that parent, that caregiver, that guardian of this work for a while, so that they're able to go out and outsource for their own, for even this child or the family. Because I'm telling you, a 24-hour duty on Irene, I can tell you for sure, if I was not able also to go out and look for, and work and earn a living, because now I'm also able, I thank God I'm able to engage a secondary caregiver. That's what I call her. Can I talk about that?
Please do, because it's important.
This name that we give to our house managers, because that's what I call them. This one of maid. I hate it. If there's a person who values a house manager, because that's what I call them, it's me. It is because of her that I'm able to step out and go attend to my nursing duties. Because I'm comfortable that I've left my child in
she will take care of Irene,
Because again, the siblings, I prayed to God that let there never be anything that is going to come in between the life of the siblings of Irene because of Irene. They have their own life to lead. I wouldn't want really to interfere with their path of life. I wouldn't really want to burden them. So I've looked for someone else now, a secondary caregiver, who is now with me 24 hours. Right? And I thank God, because if you appreciate them, and at this juncture, let me appreciate two of them by names. One was called Farida. Farida, wherever you are, may God bless you. She stayed with me for 7 good years.
Wow. 7.
Monica, she stayed with me for, I think, 3 years. Monica was there even when Daddy was there, even before Irene was born. To date, I'm with a beautiful lady called Joy. Joy this is, I think, her 5th year with me. How do I manage to stay with my managers? Because I take them, I embrace them, I love them. I take care of them like they were my own children. I can never pay them enough. These are people who are God-sent. That is what I'm saying. Because I need to train them slowly by slowly. And then they have to have that willingness to take care of that baby. Because in my absence, really, you can imagine if I was not at ease, I wouldn't even have. Because I want to be there to see that Irene has fed literally. Amekunywa hiyo maji, amechenjiwa. That's what I want as a mother. But I'm at ease because there's someone out there doing it for me now when I'm here. Even that special school.
Even the special school. And partly you have mentioned that because, Catherine, I believe you have also interacted with some caregivers. Who, in a way, I don't want to say, they have either, I don't know if it's the right term to say, either neglected themselves because of the burden or forgotten about their lives. Talk about that.
Oh, yes. As a caregiver, I am telling you, we also need care. And we need to take care of ourselves. And there's nobody out there who's going to take care of me. I need to take care of myself psychologically, spiritually, and morally. Prayer has assisted me a lot. My faith. If you're out there and you believe in that spiritual higher power, we call it so because I'm not just talking to Christians here. I'm talking to a Hindu mother. Disability does not discriminate. It doesn't choose.
No.
It doesn't care the race, the religion, the social status.
No.
It is a club you can join anytime.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm talking out there to everybody. If you believe in that superior power that controls your life somewhere, that has been my anchor for many years, and I will not stop.
Yeah.
Number 2, you need to give yourself time to rest. This work is overwhelming. You know, feeding Irene, even that breakfast, will not take you less than 45 minutes. And that's a bowl of porridge only. It will not take, because an rule or that 45 minutes, you need to be very patient. Ukimwangalia asijiweta and everything. Kwanza a cold weather like this. Lifting Irene from her wheelchair to her another sitting position or lying position, I need to support my back. Because remember, I'm also aging.
Oh, yeah.
Catherine is in her late 50s. I am not spared of the complications that come, or not complication. I'm not spared of the sequences of age. I need to take care of myself. I need also to rest. That is why I need someone also to help me. Number 3, I need that social support. I cannot do this on my own.
Yeah.
Moral and social support. And now this is where I'm coming in. Me personally, as a caregiver, I am in a CBO. I'm in a community-based organization, group of caregivers that is called Kikuyu Blessed and Favored Caregivers of Persons with Disabilities. It is located within Kikuyu sub-county, and we do monthly meetings. We are a team of 21 caregivers, and apparently all our children suffer from various disabilities, including physical and the neurodevelopmental. Some of them have autism, cerebral palsy. Some of them have issues with the sight. Some of them have issues with impairment, hearing impairment. So it's a whole spectrum. Yeah. But we are all caregivers. This group is a group of caregivers. How did we come up with this group? Yeah. It started from somewhere. Initially, we have the larger umbrella. I am also in a larger umbrella. It's called the Community-Based Organizations for Persons with Disability. We are also in there. Here now, we are talking of the person with disability, those who are able, the ones with physical disability. Wako hapo sasa. Then as caregivers now, we si kujitenga, because the government even encouraged. Now, you know, the government is now realizing that caregiving is a full-time job. Yeah. It's a full-time job. Yeah. And our needs are very unique. True. They are very unique because I have to think about the diapers. I have to think about the diet. I have to think about the therapy. So much. On my own, it may be overwhelming. But when we are together, like in this group now, we do some activities. Like we do table banking. We do a merry-go-round. So every time we meet somebody, we take home maybe some little money. And that little money is not little because maybe they can do diapers for that day. Oh, yeah. Right? Yes. Then there is that moral encouragement. You know, when we are together, you realize that you're not alone. And you're not, we share experiences. And then you feel, you know, we really share experiences. And you feel you're not alone. I'm not in this alone. We are many. We give each other moral support. We encourage each other along this journey. In fact, at the moment, we even have a proposal for a project. We are sourcing for funds to help us start a pig rearing project. Why? The purpose of our group is to take care of our dependents. We are 21 in number with 21 dependents. So in total, we are 41. We call ourselves 41 because I'm there because of my child. So why are we even thinking about this? Why are we looking for funds to start this project? Because we need to support each other financially. As I told you, this is a very expensive expenditure. Let me talk about treatment. A bottle of Rivotril, that which I'm calling Rivotril, for only 30 days. Those are only 30 tablets. Will cost you not less than 3 Kenya shillings, 3,000. Wow. And this is a lifelong medication. Tegretol will go for not less than 500 Kenya shillings. Leave that alone. That is treatment. That's medication. Talk about therapy. One therapy session A good therapy session will not go for less than 700 Kenya shillings. And this child, you need like 3. Per week. That is 2,100 in a week. That is therapy. Talk of diapers. Oh, this is where the real issue lies.
Yeah.
One packet of a adult medium diaper today in Kenya goes for 900 shillings, and there are only 10. So translate that to a month, it's a budget of about 10,000 and something. Wow. Diapers peke yake. So those are some of the reasons why I would encourage also other caregivers to join, to form themselves into groups.
Yeah.
Come together. Think of how you can assist each other. Take care of these children.
Yeah.
Because remember, these children are lifelong dependent. Huyu sio yule mtoto ati nitasema siku moja ataenda aniache ajisimamie.
Yeah.
The other issue, I don't know whether I'm taking you so fast.
No.
Because I really want to talk about this.
Yeah.
I told you I'm also an advocate of issues to do with disability.
Yes.
Allow me to refer to a document here. Some could be wondering why this is here.
Yes.
Now, allow me, because at my age, I can easily forget. And I want to talk facts. I want to talk
Facts
about
only.
things that are not real.
No, not your own stories.
Yes, not my own stories. So back then, actually that was in 2022.
Yes.
2022, I happened to be within Kiambu County.
Yes.
I happened to be in a public participation on inclusivity as a pillar in the county government of governance of Kiambu within Sigona Ward.
Yes.
And I wrote a letter to the office of the county executive committee. I did my own memorandum there. And what was I talking about? I was talking about what I'm talking about now.
Yeah.
I was talking about how the caregivers, and especially those who are not under employment, how they should be considered for benefits that are also given to persons with disabilities.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
How, for us for Irene and other children to be recognized by the government that they exist, there's a whole process of registering them, because you need a certificate of registration. That is how the government knows that Irene exists.
Yeah.
If you don't follow it up as a caregiver and make sure your child has a certificate, you're going to miss out on very many other policies that are coming up from the government for caregivers of persons with disabilities. You'll miss out.
Oh, you miss out.
So that is the first thing, get a certificate.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
So we were talking about inclusivity. We were talking about, now if now I've gotten that certificate, inanisaidia na nini? Inasaidia mtoto wangu na nini?
Yes.
I was talking about, I don't want to be given, I don't want donations.
No.
Right? I just want, can life be made easier for me? Can I use that certificate as a caregiver to buy that diaper instead of buying it for 1,000 shillings at 10 pieces? Can I buy it for 3 or for half that price?
Yeah.
Because I have that certificate.
Yeah.
Don't you think that I'll save something to now go on the nutrition of my child, to go on the therapy? Those are the kind of issues we are talking about.
Yeah.
Persons with disabilities, for the longest period, under the National Council of Persons with Disabilities, are tax exempted, those who are under employment.
Yeah.
What about the caregiver? There is no one single day that Irene is going to be employed by the Kenyan government to be tax exempted.
No.
So who should be tax exempted?
Yeah, the
It is me.
caregiver. Yeah.
It is a caregiver.
Yes.
Those are some of the policies we are trying to fight for as caregivers, that the government may just look at us and look at us with that eye of also mercy and humanity. This is about humanity.
Yeah.
Put yourself in the shoes of that caregiver and try to understand what they go through. And remember, this is all. Irene is a Kenyan citizen.
True.
In 2 years' time, she will have a Kenyan identity card. She has the right to live like any other child. So if I'm not supported while I'm still working,
Yes.
right? How will Irene ever benefit? Those were some of the issues we were discussing.
Okay.
Then, the year 2024, there was another public participation in the matter of the consideration of the Kiambu County Persons with Disabilities Bill 2024. And I also did another memorandum to the clerk at the Kiambu County Assembly. And I was still talking about the same. There was not, because nothing has changed about Irene.
Yeah.
Nothing. But what am I doing? I'm trying to advocate. And then now, what is the outcome of this?
Yes. I'm
proud and I'm happy of the Kenya. Thank you. I want to thank the Kenyan government, because I think that was last year, 2025. Sometime last year.
Yeah.
That our president, His Excellency the President of the Republic of Kenya, signed the Disability 2025 bill and made it into a law. And at this juncture, just allow me to read something here.
Okay. Okay. As we bring it to a close.
Yes, as we bring it to a close. What does it say? That was on 8th of May 2025.
Yes, yes.
That, and I must say that all caregivers currently, we are anxiously waiting for the full implementation of the Act.
That Act.
Under Article 57. That talks about exemptions for parents and guardians of persons with disabilities. The Cabinet Secretary, let me read the first clause. The Cabinet Secretary responsible for matters related to finance may, on application by a parent or guardian of a person certified with severe disability and incapable of catering for their basic needs, grant an income tax exemption of such amount as may be prescribed by the Cabinet Secretary. Number 2, the Cabinet Secretary, again, on matters related to social protection, may, on application of a parent or guardian who is indigent and assumes full custody and care of a person certified with severe disability and incapable of catering for their basic needs, grant a long-term social assistance monthly cash transfer of such amount as may be prescribed by the Cabinet Secretary in accordance with the Social Assistance Act. The Cabinet Secretary shall make regulations for the proper implementation of the provisions related to this section. We are really waiting. We are really waiting. My plea is to the government to consider some of these policies. And this directly goes to the National Council for Persons with Disability because it is the regulatory body held responsible to regulate matters to do with disability in Kenya. Because if some of these policies are put in place, it is really going to offload our caregivers. Then these caregivers, hata sisi sasa tujaribu kujisaidia, gang up and form groups.
Care groups.
Care groups. I almost forgot to thank. We have a website for our group. And I would like to share it here because for anyone who would want to join us or to partner with us. Our website, sorry, I have not mastered it.
No, it's okay.
Created it a long time ago. Is KBFC in small caps .kilimora.africa.com.
Okay.
And at this juncture, I want to really appreciate a gentleman who works for this organization called KBFC, who works for Kilimora Africa, because he's the one who helped us come up with this website. And there's a gentleman you also invited here who actually introduced me to you, Stephen Wanda. He's also a caregiver.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I hosted him.
You hosted him not so long ago.
Oh, yes, I remember him.
You remember him?
Yes, I remember him.
So Mr. Godfrey from Kilimora Africa and Mr. Stephen, we met somewhere and they became very interested. And that is how they assisted our group to get a website so that we can, anyone who is willing to partner with us can do. Not to help Catherine.
No.
But to help Irene and the other 21 children. Thank you.
Wow. Catherine, thank you so very much. Well spoken, well versed, even in this field as well. And we just want to appreciate you first for the work that you are doing for Irene as her mom, as her caregiver as well. Thank you so very much. And also what you are doing with the other caregivers, the mobilization that you are undertaking, even in as far as writing memorandum to the concerned authorities. And I hope and I pray that the plea will be embraced and it will be implemented. And also what you have said in as far as the new act, the Disability Act, that we will see the full implementation of the same, because it will go a long way in helping the caregivers and also those children who are abled differently. Thank you so much, Catherine.
Allow me to appreciate one more person.
All right.
I had forgotten.
Okay.
My employer. I work for the Kenya Forest Research Institute.
Okay. Yeah.
Under the stewardship of our Director General,
Yeah.
Dr. Jane Juguna. Thank you so much, the Carefree Fraternity. I
Yes.
work in the staff clinic.
Yes.
Because you have given me tremendous support.
Yeah.
Even for me, today is a working day.
Yes, it is.
But they gave me time off.
Yeah.
They've never stopped me from taking Irene to the clinics if I request.
Yeah.
For school meetings. So other employers out there,
Yeah.
my plea, and especially in the human resource department, please, if you have a caregiver of
Yeah.
a person with disability, try to have that human side of you,
Yeah.
understand them, give them time off to attend to their children.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. And Patricia Kimani, that's my cousin, Catherine. Patricia from Mombasa. God
yes.
bless you. Yeah. And Eunice Wanjiro, thank you, Catherine, for sharing your story of hope, more grace, and as you care to Irene. Thank you so very much as well. And thank you for tuning in. Indeed, you can visit the website, be an encouragement, not to Irene, or rather not to Catherine, but to Irene and other children who are abled differently. And also, if you have a child who is able differently, acceptance, and also not being ashamed of them. Don't hide them. Let us stop even the stigmatization as well at family level, whatever space and sphere that we find ourselves in. Let us stop with the stigmatization. Thank you so very much. You can share this link with someone who feels or you feel they need this encouragement, they need to hear this so that they can be inspired, they can be encouraged. Thank you so very much for your company. God willing, tomorrow morning we shall meet again. Tomorrow being a Wednesday, this is the Christian Walk segment. And so let's meet tomorrow, same time, same place. My name is John Kishoro. On behalf of everyone else who has made today's production a success, it's just to wish you a blessed and a fruitful day ahead. Kwaheri for now.